both my younger kids are bilingual.
Yeah,
So they
Chinese,
speak
English.
and they speak Chinese. For a while, my son, from age 3, he was in a French play group. I had this trilingual upbringing fantasy, and then I realized it requires the parents to be very disciplined, and we haven't been very disciplined. So
how you maintain Chinese? You speak with them in Chinese?
We try at home. They obviously learn it in school, right? The Singapore preschools instruct part of the time in Chinese at school. Our kids, I think, are at the same school right now. It's 50-50 Chinese and English instruction. My mother lives with us after COVID. She's been living with us, so she's speaking Chinese to the kids.
It helps a lot.
Yeah, and what I've noticed is when they have that immersion experience, even if it's like a week, this year, Chinese New Year, I had a lot of my relatives come from China. They stayed with us, and both my kids, their Chinese got so good. Now I'm trying to make a more conscious effort to bring them back to China in the summers, to give them that environment, and also I think to give them a sense of home, because we are here, but we're a small nuclear family here in Singapore. So to go to Europe sometimes and help them feel like they have roots in Europe, and to help them feel like they also have this cultural connection to China.
Yeah, and it's important for children. At some point, like I think when my daughter was 5, if you ask her where she's from, she would say like from our condo.
A very micro view.
The name of the condo. So then she can say, "Oh, I'm from Singapore." But then, it's important for, especially living in the bubble, like in Singapore. I mean, it's a nice bubble. Yeah, it's a perfect bubble. But you need to show them the real world. So that's not normal how people live in Singapore.
Oh yeah.
You need to go to Cambodia, to some other places, learn.
But not even the kids. Last year, my husband had a business trip to Hawaii, and so I went with him, and we realized that we could not behave the same way as we do here. We would walk into a restaurant, put our phones down on the table, and then go, to the counter. And then we had to remind each other, hang on a minute, this is not Singapore. If you leave your fancy iPhone on a table, somebody is tempted to take it, right? Walking around, I used to spend time in Hawaii before with, friends who were from there. So I thought I knew the place, and I tried to walk from my hotel to a yoga studio. And along the way, there were really segments where I thought, okay, this feels dangerous, right? And then when I got back to my hotel, I told some friends, and they were like, why would you do that? Why would you walk? Because to me, it's natural. Here, I enjoy walking. It's hot, but it's safe. So we do kind of lose our edge a little bit because of how comfortable everything is here. It's important to be here, but I think also get out and see the world to keep us on our toes.